Hello and welcome to my latest video. Now, a few months ago I did a video which was called 7 reasons, or it may have been 9 reasons to ride on your own, and I meant at the time to do a kind of BBC Balance video about 7 reasons to ride in a group, but I never actually got round to it. Things got in the way, so I thought it was about time I did that video. So here is my take: 7 reasons to ride in a group. Now, reason number 1 is the human being, and by which I include most people, except perhaps those ones who live in Norfolk, is a sociable animal. And as a sociable animal, you want to spend time with other animals, except for those people in Norfolk. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, you want to make friends. You want to meet people. If you're a gentleman, you might want to meet a lady. If you're a lady, you might want to meet a gentleman. If you're a gentleman, you might want to meet a gentleman. If you're a lady, you might want to meet a lady. If you're a lady, you might want to meet a gentleman and a lady, and so on and so forth. So, because cycling is such a sociable activity and cyclists are such sociable people, join and ride in a group. You may meet somebody who you become friends with. You may meet somebody who you find you have lots of things in common with apart from cycling. You may meet all kinds of people who will enrich your life in all sorts of ways, including ways that you never even thought possible in your wildest dreams. So reason number 1 to ride in a group is be sociable and meet people. Reason number 2, you may be a great cyclist. On the other hand, you may be a bit like yours truly, Pensioner Jules, and a shit cyclist. And why would you want to ride in a group when you're a shit cyclist? Because, my friends, there is always, yes, always somebody worse off than yourself. They might be poor, they might be less intelligent, they might be less good looking, but they are almost certainly, if you're lucky, a shittier cyclist than you are. And is there anything in life, well, there are a few things, but is there anything in life more enjoyable than feeling that there is a cyclist who is worse than you? Reason number 3. If you go to the cafe when you're out on a ride with the group, then most cyclists, in my opinion, have very short arms, and I cast no aspersions on their physical prowess, but very deep pockets. And when it comes to buying a coffee or buying some piece of cake or buying a bacon sandwich or whatever it is in the cafe, suddenly, I've come to a cafe that doesn't take cash and I've only got a card, or I've come to a cafe that only takes a card and I've only got cash. So would you please stand me a coffee or a tea or a drink? And while you're about it, I'll have one of those pesto and basil, lavender, jasmine, chia batters with oat milk deep fried, if you don't mind. And yes, of course, I'll pay you back next week. Reason number 4, which is similar to reason number 3, is that you're riding along and you get a puncture. And there are various ways of dealing with this situation. Now, you may say to your fellow cyclist, I'm not really that good at fixing a puncture. Can you help me? Or you can do as somebody did to me in their early days of cycling. Yes, I'm talking about you. You haven't got a spare tube, have you? Oh, yeah, here's a tube. Oh, thanks. You haven't got any tyre levers, have you? Yeah, here's some tyre levers. You haven't got a pump, have you? Yeah, here's a pump. Yeah. You haven't got CO2. Yeah, I've got CO2. You got any sealant? Yeah, I've got some sealant. In other words, you're riding in a group, okay, and you think, well, I can't be asked to take all this stuff out with me. There'll always be somebody there who will stand me a tube or a pump or a pair of tyre levers or whatever it is. So, another benefit of riding in the group. And you can discuss things. I mean, let's say, like, you have real right-wing, unpleasant kind of racist views. You're the Nigel Farage of Colnago. And you want to meet other Nigel Farages of the Pinarello brand. You want to link up with other right-wing bigoted zealots and ride with them, and cycling gives you the perfect opportunity for that. And if you're not a right-wing bigoted zealot, but you are in fact a paid-up member of the Just Stop Oil Extinction Rebellion Coalition. You want to meet like-minded individuals, and what better way to meet them than going for a bike ride with them? Another reason for riding in a group is I know quite a few cyclists and they have no idea about geography. They don't know whether they're in the northern hemisphere, they don't know whether they're in the southern hemisphere. Some of them don't even know whether they're on this side of the international dateline, or if they're on the other side of the international dateline. They haven't got a clue. They might as well be in Mordor or in the Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe cycling along for all they know about geography and routes. Yes, routes. And us, cyclists who know about the routes, we can guide people, we can show them the places to go, we can take them to exciting destinations. And if you are a cyclist and you know nothing about routes and you know nothing about geography, join a group, because people will show you, because cyclists are nice people, except for the old one. And that brings me to one of my final reasons, and that is cyclists are nice people, okay? I've never met a cyclist that I would not like to drop off a very high building given half a chance. They are pleasant people, they are friendly people, they are interesting people, they are nice people to be around, they are witty people, they make jokes, they make you laugh, they make you filled with joy about life in general. Cyclists are the people to share your life with. So don't be an old misery guts. Don't go out on the road on your lonesome. Don't tread a solitary path through life. Get yourself some companions. Get yourself some friends. Get yourself some mates. Get yourself some cycling buddies. Get on your bikes and go for a ride and have yourself a good time. And if you want to ride with me, drop me a note down below. And yes, we can link up on a ride. And who knows the one-on-one excitement we might be able to experience as we cycle along through the lost lanes of Kent or wherever it is. And wherever you roll, just know this, Julian is there to roll with you. And to follow up on one of my recent quite depressing videos, I just want to share this little this little nubbin or nugget of wisdom with you, that no matter how dreadful life may appear to you, no matter how bleak, no matter how empty, no matter how miserable and black everything may seem in your future, just know this, that somewhere over the rainbow in the sunny uplands promised to us by Brexit, life can only get worse. But do remember above all, nobody cares. Thanks for watching. See you next time.